We are on.
Yeah, man. Let me get this motherfucking music going. Who's going to do the intro? Hey, shout out again to Big Brother Jay Drews to stop in and donate some of his time and opinions to act a motherfucking fool with us here on Tuesday. So thank you, Jay Drews. Short notice. Other brother is out. You know, it's that time of the year to catch that sickness. So hopefully he feels better soon. All right, let me get this motherfucking music playing.
We'll get it one day, baby.
That's it.
It's time to rock this motherfucker with three the hard way. Take Eddie P, three the hard way. It's time to rock this motherfucker with three the hard way. Take
just don't feel the same. Oh, here we go. Old Painless in the house, man. He in the chat. He in the chat room.
In the room.
Yeah. Motherfuckers, start texting that intro in, bro. Shout out to B Down Brown for providing the beats and shit on this motherfucker.
Day,
get at him.
Day. Shout out to
he's
Beat Down Brown.
Yeah, shout out to Old Money. Shout out to Kid Capri. Shout out, one time to the nose. And it just don't even sound right coming from us. We just don't have that energy, man. It's for the young gun. That's the young gunner right there, man. I can't do it, man. I mess around and I go hoarse. I'm done. Trying to be that geek this late in the evening.
Well, you know that shit comes straight off the top of his head. Like he ain't playing all day.
Yeah.
He's an instant fucking fool anytime you need him to be. Oh man. Yeah, get better, bro. Get better.
Yes, sir.
Shit,
yes, sir.
Man. What you guys been into, man?
Hey man, just trying to make it. That's all. Same old shit. Ain't nothing changed. But the underwear.
Gotta do that.
Ain't shit changed.
What's up with this new strain, man? We might not be changing underwear again for a while, man. We might be back in the crib again. This Omarion is coming at us.
Man, Omarion, Megatron, whatever the fuck, man. This shit is mutating to the point where they just gonna be like, hey man, just stop breathing. You'll be fine. If you just stop breathing, you'll be fine.
Yeah, see, I almost got us in trouble in the first 3 minutes. I was gonna say, when is he gonna stop pretending this ain't gain of, research?
Oh, it don't matter, man. We gonna throw this shit on the blockchain anyway. Matter of fact, that's the other thing I wanted to bring up. Thank you, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah,
because YouTube censorship on these sensitive topics. We are going to be upload our videos to a service called Library. They run Odyssey. Oh, excuse me. Oh God, I've been smoking all day. So this will create content for us that is monetized instantly. You actually get paid to watch TV. It's set up just like YouTube. You just, pick the content you want. You get what you want. It's uncensored, and you get paid to watch the shit that you like.
Nice.
It's insane. Yeah. So yeah, check us out on there. The link will be in the pop up here too. So I'll throw that up there. Be a QR code. Shit. But yeah. So what were you saying about Dr. Fauci?
Oh, I was just wondering when he's gonna come clean.
Dude's still sticking to that. It could be a
wet market.
Wet market thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I meant to send you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You hear me good? I can't hear you. Both of you guys. It's like very, very low. What's going on?
Huh. I meant to send you a link, Tank, about
Fix
how
it in the
more-
mix side. I
Oh, you
I
got
hear
to fix it
some.
to the mix side.
Hopefully. Yeah, it sounds fine on my end.
Okay.
Same, yeah, mine too.
Yeah, it might just be a setting.
Okay.
You know what? Check your Shure settings.
Right. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
This
Okay,
cat
we're both
actually
like
typed in.
I got it.
Right. You rocking with the best 3 PMD flavor Def Pod production. This cat is stupid. Oh my God.
I got you.
Cool.
We Gucci.
All right, you get it?
I'm good. Yeah, I got it. I was messing with it earlier. I forgot all about it. Yeah.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, we try to rock with the best. The rocking with the best. The best is under the weather. It's all right. It happens. It's that time, man. Like you said.
Yeah. Or Marion's gonna get us all. How fucking weird is this? That they announced this shit. They don't understand it at all, but they got everybody scared already. Like just be scared.
Somewhat. It's like, happy holidays. You know what I mean? Keep your ass at home. That's all. Matter of fact, just stay home. You know what I mean? After the holidays, stay home because it's not going to be good. Because we don't know what the fuck this is. And then that shit you sent me about that, whatever, that Pac-Man.
Oh, let me bring that shit up real quick. That was fucking weird, man.
It ain't weird. It's where we at, baby. It's where we at.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
It's not weird. It's just, science. Science, as my man saying, Jurassic Park, science will find a way.
Weird science.
Love that movie. Yes, sir.
World's first living robots can now self-reproduce. Oh, that's just fucking amazing. Yeah, how about that, man? Fucking Terminators. Oh, this is some bullshit.
When you're a small business, efficiency matters. That's why I cut my own hair.
That Def Pop production brings you motherfucking ads. We got to deal with them, so you got to deal with them. Here we go. Stem cells from frogs.
Xenobots.
I need some of them tweezers. That's fucking nuts, bro.
How awesome would that be if they'd be able to use it for the ocean?
Yeah, they always try to sell that ocean shit on you.
Yeah.
Don't you care about the oceans?
Yeah.
Oh, let me cut this motherfucker off.
Yeah, man.
God.
That was crazy. You sent that. I was like, what? Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Doing its own thing and, reproducing and, shape shifting and all kind of shit. everything we see on our sci-fi movies.
Hey, how much you want to bet that's into the one of these booster shots?
Man, don't say that shit, man.
No, listen.
Don't say that shit,
What if
man.
Hey, man, these cats are still sticking to the story that it might have came out of a wet market.
Just man, move on, man.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
come on, man.
You're just trying to get us
reverse? What if the reverse of that is, anyway? Oh shit!
All right. So
there's a movie out.
So this comes to you deep.
That deals with this technology. For those of you who like to watch entertainment,
yeah.
Can I give a
All
quick
right,
plug?
Go for it, sir.
Vin Diesel, Bloodshot, 2020.
Okay, got you. The Diesel.
They just call them nanobots in the movie, but they do the same exact thing.
Same thing. Got you. See, art imitating life, baby. That's all that is.
Motherfuckers ain't making no superheroes though.
No.
This shit just gonna get you sick. This is gonna fuck shit up.
Okay, moving on. Our boy Chappelle back in the news again, trying to make the rounds, and I don't think it went too well for him. Trying to go back to the high school and talk to the kiddos, and they're not feeling him right now, man. I guess this generation. He's the old grumpy, black dude. So what do you think? Where do you think the kids are coming from? Being that,
I think
voiceful.
I think they're that just easily influenced, like we all were at that age. You know what I mean? Like, how many of us didn't want to be Ice Cube?
Gotcha.
When I was
not
knowing,
up, not knowing he's at home writing scripts.
And
thought he was
just
a notorious gangster. But yeah, go ahead.
This, their favorite artist is at home somewhere with the opposite sex. Just in secret. But they do this. But no, they address that. They address that partially. Saying that some of this is sort of like a kind of a fad. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like caring about it and acting like somebody that to care about.
Oh, it's a fake. The fake concern because they never had no real struggle. And they attach themselves to whatever's hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cloud and chase.
There it is. That's it.
But there was a couple of things that Chappelle did that was like fucking commendable. He was like, because they didn't want to name this theater after him, right?
Right.
He comes off and was like, hey man, then raise some money. Name it whatever you want. But yeah, nobody wants to care about the institutions themselves. They just want to fucking bitch about some shit everybody else bitches about. Think about that.
Didn't even think about that aspect of it. Like I said, I'm trying to get a perspective on what these kids are tripping on. Because for us, y'all should be thankful that man decided to come in and bless y'all.
Yeah.
And they come across like, man, who the hell is he?
Dude, Chappelle went to our high school.
You done pissed off my one gay friend that I never talked to until today.
Because why? Because I called him a fag. No.
See,
but that's how they do.
Yeah,
that's how they do. This is fake outrage, man. Just because it's cool to be outraged. Because when you turn on the TV, everybody's outraged about something. Like my daughter watches these fucking videos on YouTube. Just people watching shit on the internet. Yeah, and they're outraged. Like we do here. It's just weird. I don't know.
Right. We do it all the time. Yeah. But yeah, okay. I get it now. That's where these kids are at now. They just jumping on the bandwagon to feel something.
They're oblivious to the actual elephant in the room. You know what I mean? The fact that these network execs are cool with him using the word nigger, but as soon as you say fag, flamer, something to that effect that's considered derogatory towards the LGBTQ community, you're canceled or you're questionable. Your whole character is questionable from the beginning of your life, even if you just told a joke.
Damn. Nice perspective. I like that, Jay. Yeah,
they're oblivious to it. They just want to, like you said, complain. They want to have their 5 minutes of, I don't know what you would call
outrage.
it. Outrage, yeah.
5 minutes of outrage.
Youthful
Not fame,
angst.
just outrage.
Yeah.
Damn.
Exactly.
Did you guys have any like famous people go to your high schools? I don't remember any.
Yeah.
Like I remember like not like Dave Chappelle famous. Well, I guess nobody's Dave Chappelle famous.
Old boy from what's his name? Ed O'Neill? Old boy from Married with Children.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you went to Urson. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So shit.
But yeah, I mean we would never shit on that dude though. Like never.
Man.
Like I remember
I mean, we just had a level of respect for our elders, let alone a celebrity that's from your town. You know what I mean? There's just certain cats or certain people you just give a pass to. Just like, I'm glad he home.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he or she. You know what I mean? You just don't.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't do no shit like that and, show your ass. I mean, thank God that Dave is still on his not allowing cell phones and all that shit in his shows.
Yeah.
And he did the same thing so nobody could record that shit. So yeah, I'm glad he's still on that.
Did you guys read this tweet? I mean, it was fucking dope.
What'd he say?
I mean, the dude took this complete negative this canceling again from teenagers, which, shouldn't amount to anything, and turned it into something like unique and positive. Yeah. So, he goes, talk is cheap unless I do it. And the Duke Ellington School is a glorious institution. Within those walls, I've found a context to explore my creativity seriously. Duke Ellington has large part prepared me to undertake this noble and difficult profession. It was a fine institution before any of its current occupants, God damn, I'm old, got there.
Struggling.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a fine institute long after their tenure is done. My only intent is to ensure Duke Ellington has the opportunity to train its artists unfettered. So, yeah, man. I mean, nobody could bring attention to these failing, like libraries and theaters and all this shit that really makes entertainers.
Right.
Like we don't support these things.
Sure.
And they're gonna be gone. Mm.
Like you said, there's somebody that's in that audience who's going to be a star. Eventually. It's just, it's just like you said, man. We in this cancel culture for whatever reason because everybody has a say. Now, if you got a phone, you got to, you got to say somewhat.
Yeah.
And that's where we are right now. Before it was only, it was certain gatekeepers who could really make or break people. Right. Now everybody feel they have the right. Oh, I could end this career. Watch this. Them damn Twitter fingers.
Yeah. Just think, Twitter got Bill Cosby. You know what I mean?
Sure did.
Nobody
Twitter
gave a fucking Bill.
Sure
yeah.
That shit went viral.
Yeah.
Because nobody was going to see Hannibal Buress' show.
Right. Right. I like dude though. I like him, but I hear exactly what you're saying.
Oh, that's not a diss.
Yeah, you
I'm
ain't
just
have to do
keeping it
that.
100. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, no diss.
And that happened.
Though.
And that happened.
It really
is. Man. Like I said, I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I mean, what happened to the power of bringing people together?
That was his attempt.
Yeah. I'm saying on the, I don't even put it on the parents, but just that perspective it seems to be almost absent.
Right. That's why you got the top comedians saying they don't even want to do college campuses no more.
It's crazy.
Yeah, which is completely wrong.
It doesn't even make sense. That would be like the first place. You know how much was that dude, Dane Cook or whatever, how much money he made doing those college tours or whatever?
Oh, God, he was trash too. God, that dude sucked. He fucking sucked.
Man,
I couldn't stand watching him, man.
But he
wasn't funny to me.
I got you, man. But
I'm sorry.
When I think of college campuses, whatever, I think of that dude because he had those tours and he made a grip.
A grip.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's all. Like now you got Chris Rock, Chappelle, and a couple other heavyweights who are saying, they don't even want to do college campuses no more because they all on that shit.
Jesus.
I mean, what's the mindset of a culture that moves towards consent can be withdrawn after the act? I mean, I know that's a kind of way different topic. I mean, this is the logic that we're dealing with.
Yes.
We need to watch a video of you and your partner to make sure that they said yes. I'm going to go ahead and dedicate my time as governor. I'm going to say what state to watch those videos and make sure that she said yes all the way to the end. You were both in agreement.
To the end. Until I'm walking her to her car or to the door or whatever.
Or the next day at breakfast after she meets up with her homegirls and mentions your name and they're like, ew. And then she's like, oh, I didn't say yes.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it.
Who was that? Speaking of that, man, that was crazy. Like that Indian comedian, he went on a date with the chick and I guess they had sex and she said it was trash. And then she went after his career afterwards.
Wow, the dick was that bad?
Yep.
Yeah, and there was like, and she was trying to say that he assaulted her or whatever. They're like, babe, what you just described was just bad sex, and everybody had to explain that to her. But she was going in like, like something happened. Like, yeah, something happened. It was bad sex. Dude didn't do nothing wrong. It was that little. He's funny as hell. Little skinny Indian dude or whatever.
It's the last time I'm gonna tell you wrong hole, motherfucker. Rape.
But it was her friends who were trying to tell everybody. It was like, quit trying to cancel this dude. He has a career. You know what I mean? This will destroy him if you continue this route. And it was like, sweetheart, what you describing is just a bad date.
Bad encounter.
That's all it was. It wasn't nothing. He didn't do anything creepy. He just didn't perform well. And, she tried to kick it up a notch in this, Me Too movement.
These bitches ain't shit, boy. Bitches ain't shit. God damn,
and there's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Right.
This disclaimer. There's a disclaimer. There's a difference.
Yeah,
and ladies out there know.
But it's man. Yeah, there is a huge difference. I wanted to blame it on their generation, but no, I can't do that either.
No,
it's just
said, man,
dudes doing it in their generation.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, that Don Lemon shit.
Hey, man.
Woo!
Smell my finger. Smell my finger. Yeah. Dip and sniff. We got to stop that, man. We too grown.
That's gonna be our great. No, fuck that. We're gonna start a movement. That's our greeting. Bow. What's up, buddy?
Nah, man, you got to keep that on your side, Jay. Man, we won't get invited nowhere to let the motherfuckers play with their fingers. Nah,
they're doing the Don Lemon, man. They're doing the Don Lemon.
They're doing the Don Lemon.
Oh,
don't invite them cats, man. They be tripping. Don't smoke around them. Don't drink around them. You know what I mean? They get to throwing up their fingers, and it ain't gang signs. Some other shit these cats on. But man, that shit's crazy, pimp.
I mean, do they sit back in a boardroom and just decide these things? What could be the most ridiculous, ultra-liberal thing we could come up with and convince this generation and their parents to just accept?
Dude, it ain't hard, man. I mean, just send out a tweet.
Yeah.
It ain't hard.
I think tweeting is old, man. You see old boy retired today? Motherfucker been there 16 years. Motherfucker's been tweeting 16 years. Like Jack Dorsey? What's his name? Jack Dorsey or something like that?
Oh, yeah. He stepped down. Yeah.
Yeah, but motherfuckers been tweeting for fucking 16 years, man. Like that is old technology. Motherfuckers have moved on.
It's not going nowhere, man. It's easy. You know, people be, you know, they having to go get medication because they can't quit. You know what I mean? They just addicted to it, and it's not going nowhere, man. It's what it is.
You guys checked out that metaverse?
Mm.
The what?
Oh,
you talking about
man,
the
that's gonna be
FB
like
metaverse?
a whole nother...
Or is it?
Yeah, like Facebook is talking about going virtual reality.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's gonna change fucking everything.
So
Motherfuckers ain't gonna go nowhere.
Nowhere. Yeah. If
no.
Yeah.
You throw them goggles
social
on.
groups. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my.
It's gonna be just like what was you ever see that Disney movie WALL-E? Everybody was too fat to get out their fucking chairs and shit.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, man.
You took the words.
It's coming. Don't tell me double day thinking about it. It's coming.
No, it's coming. It's coming. They announced it.
Oh, okay.
It's already here. It's the only thing missing is the accoutrements that you.
Oh shit!
Kaboom!
Painless
Who
in the
came
house.
into the room?
What's up, nigga? What's up, niggas?
You got the mask.
Ghostface off. Ghostface off.
What's up, niggas? Hey, just wanted to come through, man. I'm loving the show, man. Hold on.
Get well, man.
This motherfucker rung into the podcast with on his buzzsaw shit. Do you want to play a game?
That's right. You're now rocking with the best. 3B&B. Hated it for me, Jay Drews. Nah, man, I just want to say shout out, man. I'm out of here, man. That's it. I'm loving the show. Y'all cats are killing it.
Man, go get some rest, pimping, man.
Get better,
go lay
man.
that ass down, pimp.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.
We called him Ob Starks.
He came through Ghostface down. It's like, what the hell? I'm busting up in this bitch. What's happening?
Fucking right.
Love it, man. Love it. Hey, man, roll that beautiful bean footage, man.
Yeah. Let me
I am not saying that to say that trans women aren't women. I'm just saying that those pussies that they got. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's not pussy, but that's like beyond pussy or impossible pussy. You know what I mean? It tastes like pussy. That's not quite what it is it? It's not blood, that's beet juice.
All the motherfuckers was mad as shit.
See? These are jokes. These are jokes.
Not find that
That's
funny. What's not funny about that?
Funny about that?
Oh,
It's
man,
jokes.
Motherfuckers show up with an agenda. You know what I mean? Like,
That,
fuck
that
Dave
makes
Chappelle.
no sense to me. You go to a comedy show to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, like, come on, man.
What Eminem say? Motherfuckers hate to like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
What did I
hate
do?
watching.
Yeah.
They hate watching for no reason to be, because that was solid comedy. You know,
Yeah.
even trans people at home
Genius.
laughing like, man, that motherfucker funny as
Pure
hell. Yeah.
genius.
And he put that together. Yes.
That was one of the things that he said addressing these children. Like, the trans people love me. You know, this is some bullshit. Like,
Right.
where's this stuff come from?
Right.
You know?
It's what Jay was saying. It was that fake outrage. That's all. It's fake. You know, look at the watch, like, 10 minutes. Oh, now we got to hate on somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. These kids, they fickle as hell.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So, said everybody has a say now.
And I would go into the conspiracy theory, but we weren't on that, so I'll just briefly mention This is the only man that we know of in Hollywood that walked away with $50 million on the table because they owed him $250 million. And he said, I'm not taking the 50 because then I'll never get the $250 million. I'm just saying.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And these kids don't get that.
That people
they don't get that.
They don't get that.
Yeah.
That Hollywood, whoever, they don't forget.
Right. They've been doing this before Twitter. You know what I mean? Made his bones. Right. Did all this before the whole digital age, and he know how to navigate the terrain. You know what I mean? And again, like Tank read his speech or whatever. He pretty much schooled him at the end, because when it all comes down to funding. At the end of the day, and Dave understand that these kids don't get it. They will when they get a little older and realize how foolish they were in that moment. I'm like, yeah, we were on some bullshit. We had the great Dave Chappelle there, and we had the audacity, you know what I mean, to throw a fucking fit.
Hey, man, but in that childhood, I mean, you'll never appreciate shit while it's in your face.
True.
Yeah.
But not what if fucking... Yeah, but if Eddie Murphy was to come in...
This is fucked up.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy was to come into the school and say, while we're in school and do his thing, come on, man. White, black teachers, everybody would want to be Gucci, in that damn room.
He was seen publicly giving the trans a ride. So,
see.
Wow. Yeah, Tank. Moving on, man. Moving on. Jay tripping. Jay drifting. Jay drifting. I was trying to follow. Like, where's he going? Oh shit, that's where he went.
Damn it.
Yep. He didn't went off. He didn't got off on that off ramp. There you go.
We back on. We back on. Okay.
Keep us on our toes. Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's get this other story.
It's like you haven't made it till you have beef with. Well, let me stop.
Yeah, facts.
Usher said,
I know where you're going.
Nobody in R&B till they call you gay.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass can't sing till they call you gay. Can't dance. You ain't shit. So somebody accused you.
Facts. Yeah, man. I don't understand why they would do something. It was a charity. I read for this
for
kid.
The fight night thing.
Yeah. And, yeah.
Damn.
End up in the coroner ruled it. They ruled it a homicide. So now, go ahead, man.
I'm just saying, man, this generation's fucked up. Like, these are the children that ate soap a couple of years ago. We don't know what soap does to fucking brains. You know what I mean? Like, these are the Tide Pod kids getting all pissed off. These are the ones that survive. You remember how,
That's true.
Children are born to crack were a little bit different when we was growing up. Remember them kids?
Yeah.
It was a little bit different.
Yeah.
These kids used to eat fucking soap. I mean, they were fucked up to begin with.
No, this is the generation of the participation award.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Everybody's a fucking winner generation. You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I mean, now does the family have a lawsuit on their hands behind this, since it was a fundraiser, I guess, under the umbrella of the school?
No shit.
Yeah, it's a fraternity.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, hell yeah, everybody's getting sued. But then again, like those fraternities, man, they're generational.
They're just
these motherfuckers,
they could cut a check. They could cut a check.
Not cut a check, but not even kick up the dust. You know what I mean?
Got you. Yeah, they could bury shit.
Fraternity. Well, no, I'm just saying, they'll just be like, oh, that's my fraternity brother. I can't charge him with a crime.
But
you should step with that motherfucker.
Yeah, but dude is dead.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean? And they ruled it a homicide. So where does justice kick in at if they ruled it a homicide?
Well, I was just talking about the money on the back end, the lawsuits
civil
and
shit.
Yeah, the civil shit. Yeah. Let's roll this shit. I ain't seen this. I didn't get a chance to watch this shit.
Our big story this Friday is the search for answers. The video you're looking at here is at the center of a local family's heartbreak. They're trying to figure out what exactly went wrong after their son died days after this fraternity charity boxing match. 13 Action News reporter Alyssa Bethencourt is live from UNLV, where the son went to school. And Alyssa, you spoke with the student's girlfriend, and she told you that this could all have been prevented.
Yeah, Rachel, that boxing match was actually hosted by the Kappa Sigma fraternity, and based off of social media posts, it wasn't the first time that the event was held. Knowing this, loved ones of 20-year-old Nathan Valencia want to know why additional precautions weren't taken to protect those who were participating. On the eve of what would have been his 21st birthday, Lacey Foster is remembering her boyfriend, Nathan Valencia.
Every room he walked into, his smile lit up the room. He was never not smiling.
Now his smile, just a memory. On November 19th, Valencia, a student at UNLV, participated in a charity boxing event called Fight Night, hosted by the Kappa Sigma fraternity. Loved ones wanted him to back out of the fight, but he insisted, saying he was doing it for a good cause. Foster went with Valencia to the event.
Once I walked in there, I just had a really weird feeling.
Valencia stepped into the ring, and minutes after the fight finished, he collapsed.
I remember in one of the fights, someone's headgear fell off, and then just during Nathan's fight, you can see that he was just trying to get away to catch a breath.
The Valencia family's attorney, Nick Lasso, says medical help wasn't available. He also claims there was no professional referee. 13 Action News was sent this statement saying, in part, the Valencia family is heartbroken over the loss of Nathan. Our preliminary investigation reveals mistakes were made and safety precautions overlooked. College students should not be placed in a situation where they are pitted against each other for combat. We will leave no stone unturned to determine how a 20-year-old ended up in a school-sanctioned amateur fight that cost him his life.
You would think that they would have someone there to just make sure they were okay after the fight.
Foster shared that Valencia was taken to Sunrise Hospital after he collapsed. Doctors determined he was internally bleeding and his injuries were too severe.
They pretty much said they're going to try to do their best, but they didn't know if he was going to make it out.
On November 23rd, Valencia passed away, just a few days away from his 21st birthday. Instead of celebrating this year, family and friends will be remembering a life gone too soon.
That's fucked up. I don't know if that's homicide, though.
That's trash, but yeah.
And they had
that's homicide though.
He had headgear on, but they said he was bleeding internally. What the hell would I got to see these gloves? What was he getting hit with?
You a grown ass man, motherfucker. You ain't got to fight nobody. He put headgear on. The motherfucker got dressed to do this. Okay, so it's not homicide. These are two grown ass men that decided to put headgear on. How is it any different than if you were boxing in your backyard? I mean, other than who owns the backyard. But, would that be homicide if me and you threw the gloves on and went out back and you're and one of us died? That's not homicide.
Maybe manslaughter? Maybe? That's on the high end.
I mean,
today it came out. It was a boxing match. It may not have been sanctioned.
Right.
But, damn it, this is Vegas. You know what I mean? And come on, man.
God damn.
And they said this isn't the first time. This is the first time somebody died. Talk about they didn't have, the proper people there. And it was like, dude, you got beat to death with gloves.
I mean, who they charging with this murder?
They said homicide. They're ruling it a homicide. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. So
you see what I'm saying?
As long as they don't charge the other boxer, that's a little fucked up.
Well, come on now. Somebody gonna have to pay for this.
I don't know, man.
If they ruled it a homicide, how does that work? If the coroner or whatever, the medical examiner writes down homicide, what's the next steps legally as far as the law is concerned? Here's the next steps.
The first thing I could think of is they would arrest the fight promoter. You know what I mean? The guy that's profiting off this. Well, it might be the guy who put this shit together.
Yeah, it might be the fraternity.
I mean, that'd be number one. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the motherfucker who put the gloves on him and did the beating, and then there'll be charges all the way down. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's what it seems like. I don't know, but
they would
I don't know law
the
shit.
Fraternity as the person of interest. They're going to charge all of the parties involved under the umbrella of the fraternity individually.
That's
with
what
their role in his death was, as far as they see it under the law.
Wow.
That's where you get all them fucked up counts. Count 35. You
Some
use this ballpoint pen to write the contract.
And narrow it
when
down.
You say, they call it stacking. Yeah. They start putting those charges up there and they end up getting knocked down. I'm telling you, it's going to get knocked down to manslaughter. Something. I don't know, but yeah, they said homicide.
Would as a parent, would you be upset? Would you want to hold somebody accountable?
Yeah, I will go after the whoever put the fight on, the fraternity, definitely the school, because again, it was under their umbrella. So UNLV will be coughing up some change.
Whoever's responsible,
but definitely somebody's going to pay for it civilly. But yeah, there's nothing they really can do because, like you said, their grown ass son stepped into a ring. It wouldn't be no different if he was doing MMA or any other shit, and then afterwards, or even training.
And I would think that
could happen during training. The way if he died from from that, he could have died training for that shit.
I mean, I ain't never been in a boxing gym, but I could imagine just two motherfuckers being in there one day
doing the same shit with headgear on. They showed the video. He had headgear on and gloves, but it's like, dude, what ounces were those gloves? If he's bleeding internally, what the fuck was he getting hit with?
Oh, shit. I mean, they say what the gloves are to protect the person throwing a punch, not the person receiving it.
Okay, that's fine, but yet still, fuck, man, you put on gloves, man, to kill somebody with gloves on.
I mean, and two average guys, not trained fighters. Let's assume
that part too,
let's
Jay.
assume the
that
other
part
guy
too
had to be average, because why would you step in the ring with that guy if you train?
Right.
Like
It's
I've been trained,
match.
I just can't go around willy nilly punching people in the face. Like I will get in serious trouble. So,
what about personal accountability though? I mean, like you motherfucker, you a grown ass man. You did. I
said he had to have signed a waiver.
100%.
He had to have signed.
I'm hoping if he signed a waiver, then the family's fucked.
But where's
if they did that. But again, this is Vegas.
There has to be a fight doctor. There has to be a doctor that looks you in the eye before you walk in that ring and says he's good to go. There has to be a doctor afterwards that says he's cool to go home, or guys take him for medical care right now. And that's where they're going to get themselves from. Whoever was in charge
they already
of that
admitted. In their statement saying we could have done more to protect the individuals. Like y'all just admitted guilt. So how much y'all willing to cough up?
I mean, that place was kind of packed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they promoted a boxing match, an unlicensed boxing match in Las Vegas, and nobody looked into this shit before it happened.
Man, you know how much.
Am I to understand that right?
They've been doing it for years.
For a fraternity.
This is an annual. I think didn't they say it was annual?
Yeah, they said this. I think the second time.
I think it said it was annual.
Yeah, ought to charge somebody at downtown with some shit. They overlooked this motherfucker big time. Like if they're promoting this shit year after year, and Vegas has more people to look into fucking legitimacy of fights than anybody else, I'd assume.
Yeah. Boxing commission. Yes.
Yeah. Go in and shut that shit down before it even gets started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Usually if you can't fight in Vegas, you can't fight anywhere. You might get New Jersey, but usually if Vegas says no, everyone else is going to be like, nah, dog.
But this is a charity event, so I think it has certain limitations, but yet they didn't even have nobody checking. It was like the ref.
Or a professional ref.
Like the dude, the ref was also the bouncer / concession stand dude,
He's your doctor in the ring. I mean, the way those guys are trained, they can see how you react after a punch. And
that's why they have the ability to stop the fight. Yeah, but
over with.
Yeah, he's not responding.
Yeah,
I didn't see him throw his hands in the last 2 minutes. No, he's done. So they had none of that. in Vegas.
That's crazy.
So
that seems like that'd be easy to get to.
Somebody. You know how many gyms out here, man? Somebody want to moonlight?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To call a couple rounds? Come on.
And then if you get in good, that's your gig. That's at least one gig you got every year. You're going to get paid swell.
You're going to get a check. Yeah.
It's
you're going to get that college
builder.
money.
I got UNLV,
yes,
man.
Sir.
The annual fundraiser fight night.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy. You could put my name on the bill, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. There's no
God damn. All right. So it says the proceeds were to go to charity, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Right.
Proceeds were to support Center Ring Boxing in Las Vegas. Like, god dang. Like, all these motherfuckers should have known what was going on.
But nobody was thinking the worst in a charity event.
Ooh, and it's at the Sahara Event Center.
They boxed in a motherfucking casino.
My God. I didn't even know where it was at. Oh, man.
Wow.
Come on, man. There's some bullshit going on right there, man.
Man, oh, man.
Like, yeah, somebody downtown needs their ass whooped. That's who needs to be arrested.
Hey, man, it's coming. It's coming.
Videotape year after year.
But again, man, hey, man, you know how much money, you know, it could buy silence? You know, they just slide them a nice check and all this goes away. We can't bring back your son, but we can make the rest of your life a little bit more, you know, pleasurable. So here, take this check. We're going to start a foundation, you know, a scholarship in his name as well. I'm sure that's coming from the school. And yeah.
Jesus Christ, who gets charged with the murder? This is fucked up.
Man. And this is even worse. This is why I wanted, you know, us to discuss this, because I was confused. Because today, you know, before I came home, it popped up on the news saying that the medical examiner called it a homicide. And I was like, you know, the wheels got to turn and was like, well, shit, who's going to get charged if he signed up for this? You know, you go box in any other, you know, arena. You kill a guy in the ring while you're boxing, you don't get, you know, charged with the homicide.
Right.
Right.
But when there's no sports doctor, there's no professional referees, the other fighter could have had anything in those gloves in his hands. He could have had a roll of quarters in his fist.
Fact.
And figured,
he could have had a fucking cast on.
He could have thought, oh, this is a prank. I'm going to knock him out. He's not going to understand how I can hit so hard. And he just accidentally killed this man. That's why it might be a homicide. We don't know. You know,
he could have had a cast on underneath.
Plaster.
Easy. What if? Yeah, plaster.
Mm-hmm.
What if he was registered as a lethal weapon?
That's what I'm saying. If he's a trained fighter in some other martial art.
But they said, but somebody told me that doesn't hold up. That guys having their hands, whatever, as a lethal weapon, whatever. They said that doesn't hold up as much. Guys are still allowed to defend themselves.
Right, they're allowed to defend themselves, but when you're in not even a non-sanctioned sports event, you're fighting against someone who's untrained. You wouldn't unleash on them. I mean, you in your right mind. I mean, you can do whatever in any moment, but who would risk that?
Yeah. Like I said, again, it's just, and they said homicide, and now I heard the report saying that they said it was internal bleeding. It's like, what the fuck was he getting hit? Because they both look like little guys.
Yeah.
What the fuck you going that hard for charity for?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, man, remember the Mike Tyson-Roy Jones fight? Somebody forgot to tell Mike.
Yeah.
He was just having, you know, that PTSD kicked in and was like, you know, that dude, you know, Roy Jones looked like Buster Douglas.
Yeah.
But again, man, I just don't understand. I might have to follow this and see exactly how it plays out and who gets charged and, you know, what all comes down with it.
I think I'm going to. I'm interested to see if there's something they haven't mentioned in the preliminary story that might come out later if there's a trial or what have you.
Right. Like, we got to find out, let me check this old boy's gloves and see what was going on.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand.
You seen with his
most
girlfriend,
cats
maybe
could take a beating.
might have been jealous. It might have been his ex that he's with now. I mean, this could be
Jay got a whole backstory.
Life, you know how funny life is. We've all been
yes,
living.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes, sir. It could twist in so many ways. That's why, again, like before I even, got off today and I saw like they said it was a homicide. They listed it as a homicide. I was like, oh, now that then took a turn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole nother level.
Mr. Tank.
All right, we moving on.
Yes, sir.
See, I already don't give a fuck about that last thing. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. Oh, it's too goddamn long.
You're already shopping for fresh
Mix in some fresh
rewards.
Oh my God.
Kroger Rewards. Kroger Rewards.
Mastercard. Make it stop.
Save an extra 25 cents per gallon for every 100 fuel points redeemed at Kroger Fuel Centers. Earn up to 5% cash back. Redeem your cash back as a Kroger gift card, a statement credit, or real-time rewards. So more fresh food in your pantry, or fresh rewards for your shopping. Click here to apply today. Restrictions apply. Stay fresh, shoppers. Stay fresh,
Why was
shoppers.
that so loud?
Yeah, man. It was feeding back, man.
So some of you have been asking about the backstory to these.
What the hell is this, man? What the fuck is this, man?
I worked it out. Follow me down the hall. The box.
Fuck. See, you can't even get shit for free on the internet anymore. Hey, this is how old I am. I remember the internet before fucking commercials.
Yeah. But they got their money into it. Dude, nothing but commercials now, man. Nothing but. And we might have to read this story.
How the fuck do you get back?
Wow.
Oh my God, man.
It's all right. We'll figure it out. We got the story.
I'm not subscribing to this. Another ad. Fuck. They make you sit through all this bullshit just so they can lie to you.
Yeah. Hey, man. And they want you to pay to make it go away.
Right.
If you subscribe, we will make this free.
We will stop. Yeah,
we'll stop making you watch this shit.
Yeah. What the hell, Tank?
I don't, bro. I don't know what this is.
Voilà la fenêtre. Là. Oh wow!
So some of you have been asking about the backstory to these here windows that I discovered yesterday. I've worked it out. Follow me down the hall.
What the fuck? Why would a YouTube video pop up? What the fuck is this, bro? Anyways, yeah.
Anyway, we could just talk about it, man. No big deal.
My apologies.
It's all right.
It's all right.
You got it?
Yeah. So what's up? What's happening with this?
This dude, Indian guy, whatever, I guess his parents want to move back in with him once they realize that he's not a loser, because they pretty much kicked him out the house because he didn't want to go to school to be a doctor. And in their mind, either pretty much, a doctor, lawyer, that's it. Pretty much that's the bar. Anything else, sucks city. And he, they ran into, I guess, some financial problems and were looking to, I guess, downsize. And he went and took him house shopping. And then when they came back to his house, it was so nice, they thought he was renting a room in that house. And he was like, yeah, no, this is mine. And they were like, oh, you know, that green-eyed monster kicked in. And yeah, they're like, nah, no, you taking care of us now. We living with you. You know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, and he's like, you know, to hell with that. Nah, because he took another path. He went into the entertainment field, but he ended up doing something else. I can't remember exactly what he did, but you know, pretty much a straight up and down. Damn, I'm trying to figure out what the hell he did. But anyway, he made a killing, and pretty much just kept it to himself, and kind of let his parents, you know, see what he became of himself a little bit later. And they were like, you know, mad at him because he didn't disclose how much money, you know, he was bringing in. So now, you know, the parents are like, yeah, you could take care of it. You got it like that. You could take care of us. And he's like, yeah, no, we're going to keep looking, you know, to find you something in y'all price range. I offered my crib, you know, for them to have the audacity to think that he was renting a room in his own house.
Shit. Where the fuck did he grow up at? Where is this at?
I think this is in Australia, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, shit. Australia, you've a grown-ass man at 17. That motherfucker might have been overstaying his welcome.
Nah, man, but as far as, you know, the
their
expectations
culture,
they put on him.
Yeah. If you're not a doctor, get the fuck on out.
Pretty much, you're nothing. You know?
Is he married yet?
I don't think so.
He needs to shut the fuck up and let him kick it. I'm just kidding.
Did they have other kids?
Yeah, that's it. They got other other
kids.
siblings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
but they're looking at him like
fucked. They're fucked. That's no, you kick a motherfucker out at 17, like you threw all your resources into the motherfuckers, man. That's your retirement now. Like you did it to yourself.
Go stay with the, doctor.
Yeah.
Go spend the night with the lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
Remember all the years you told me I had to live with my decisions?
Yeah.
I guess you're gonna die with yours.
See? That's why, you know, the title was like the internet backs this dude. You know what I mean? I wanted you guys' opinion on that and see what would you, you know, some shady ass shit like that. You know, in our culture, parents like shit. When you graduate or when you turn 18, you grown. You know what I mean? You got to take care of your own business. You know. But
this might sound messed up, but kudos to him for not being the bigger man.
Nice. Yeah. Like I said, they're not in dire straits. They just got to downsize. No. They're looking for
it's not like small, they were in a home. They're homeless. They're out of resources.
Right. Yeah,
that's a totally different scenario.
It's a status thing with these guys. You know, with these
like
parents.
Bullies. They're like bullies.
Pretty much.
Want to come back later
and realize, like, how come you didn't tell us?
Gee, I wonder why.
You know, that you had it like this. You know, and the fact that, again, I keep bringing back that they thought he was renting a room.
So are they Indian?
Yeah.
Do you think they snatched that dot off their head before he kicked him out the house? Give me my dot back.
Stop. See?
No, I can talk like that. I can talk like that.
He really can. Yeah, you can.
I talk like that.
Yeah, we can.
But yeah, man, it was, like I said, man, you read the whole story and how shady the parents come across on this one, man. And
they're definitely shady.
Your honest feedback on that from, you know, my little cliff notes on the situation is, you know, the parents, you know, once they realized the son was successful and they, you know, looking at their options, like we could stay with the other son or the other one, but they got kids and we really don't get along with their wife. He's single. He got all this house to himself. He ain't renting a room. He has the house. Yeah, he got plenty of room and money to sustain us.
I wonder if
they're looking at him not as a son, but as a retirement plan.
That's how it is in like just about every other place but here. You know, your family lives together like the whole fucking time. It's weird.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. But you know what though?
Weird.
What if I wonder if he asked him, you know, okay, what's up with the rent then? You know, would he have been wrong for
with that kind of mentality that they have? or whatever, they feel they're entitled to not pay.
Right.
Well, like, well, you've been doing this on your own so far. You can continue. You know what I mean? I'm thinking that's how that's going to go with his parents. That once they realize that he, you know, he was successful.
Full blown retirement. I got a homegirl whose mother's retired, and she gives her an allowance. Yeah, it's like,
I know people that do that too for their parents.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like she was her daughter. I mean, she put everything into her daughter's education and all that shit. But
got you.
You know, when it was time to kick her feet up, it was like, yeah, I'm living with you, and I need X amount of dollars a month.
Yikes.
You know, but I put the work in. You know what I mean? But you know,
dude, you making your kid pay back child support? Shit. That's what that is, man. That is. Shit.
I don't know, man. It's a respect thing, I think, man. Just think about having your grandkids, you know, in the same house with you, you know, all the time, and then learning from their grandkids. Ain't a bunch of beef and shit in the house.
But that's cool if everybody can tolerate each other, man. There's a reason why we had X amount of time in our parents' home, and then we went our separate ways, or whatever.
They told us we had to get the fuck out.
Yeah. You don't want to go to law school? You don't want to go to med school? Yeah, you're dead to me. Oh, this is all you? You did this by yourself? Yeah.
How come you ain't in college? How come you ain't in college?
Yeah.
I ain't there because you didn't know how to fill out a FAFSA either.
Yeah. Like I said, man, what was that? Quentin Tarantino. You heard about him and his mom or whatever? He said he never gave one. He made sure she had a place to stay, but he never gave like the extra. What he gave her was capped because he said he remembered that one time when she made fun of him when he was writing a story, saying, "You still doing that? You still doing that writing thing?" You know, it's never going to take off.
Special friend,
Yeah,
there's a TikTok out there,
and he was just like, he never forgot that. And he always said that when I get successful, I'm not giving her not one dime, not one dime.
What you're talking about? There's a TikTok out there that deals with this concept, this reality for some people. And the people that always say, "Are you still doing that little such and such business?" Everything they say to you is like they have to demean what your focus is on that thing, right? And so then when they see you balling at it, then they're like, "Wow, it looked like your little such and such thing took off." It was never little to me. That was what I have. That's what I got. You know what I mean? And they were,
mind you, this is Quentin Tarantino. He remembered that as a kid. And he said, I vowed that day to never give her anything when I make it. And
that's a lot,
you know, and the story just came back up somehow during the interview, like maybe last year or something. I saw it and I was like, damn, dude, that's a long time. No, he was like, but I knew I was going to make it as a kid. He was like, but for her to do, and she did the quotes and all that. He remembered the whole conversation, you know, and how she hit him with it. And he never forgot. And was like, she's not wanting for anything, but you know what I mean? She's not, you know what I mean?
She
ain't balling by any means. She has exactly what
she needs.
What she needs. That's it. No more, no less.
Man, I couldn't imagine doing my people like that.
But for somebody to come at you, you know, words matter, man.
I mean, but shit, you got to think about it. Like, so I don't know, like the age difference between Quentin Tarantino and his mama, but shit, what if it's like 16 years? This bitch was 16 years old, older than him, like still not got life figured out, and she just running her goddamn mouth because she, you know, like, you know, it just might have been just a thing, and you know, he's on the fucking spectrum, and he's just taking everything in, and you know, I'll never forget this. It's like I'll never forget that there's 242 toothpicks in that box. You know.
Hey man, look, it's just one of those things that it related to this type of situation that we're talking about. But yeah, man, he held on to that. It was like till this day. Yeah.
Gotta respect that level of petty,
up.
man. That's awesome. You can't underestimate or overestimate the petty level, man. You just got to treat people the way you want them to treat you.
Then you continue on that cycle of pettiness. Keep that shit going.
It depends on who you're dealing with. See, different people get a different you. Let's be real.
Hey,
different people get a different you.
Here's the article, man. You guys can see that.
Yeah, I had to get the real one.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino vowed never to give money to his mom and stuck to that.
Hey, shoot it to me.
Gotcha.
Somebody had done a video on YouTube. It was him, and there was quite a few, I'd say at least 5 other entertainers or celebrities that had similar type stories.
You get it?
Yep.
I mean, really, that's not even being petty because, like, her rent's paid. Because I think I saw the interview. He said her rent's always paid. Everything's paid up. She doesn't
it's
want
just no
anything.
extra.
Yeah,
anything.
If she wants
Just
extra, she
no
has
extra.
to figure that out.
Right.
I need to clear my browser history.
Get you jammed up, son.
Motherfuckers in there twice. These fat fingers. There you go. Fat ass fingers hitting everything twice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some fucking rich kid, spoiled brat shit. Look at that face.
The face.
You know what he's
only a
thinking?
mother
Like,
could love.
he ain't giving her shit just because he got a black stepdaddy or something. He got nigga in his mind right now. And he says it a bunch in his mind, just like he does in his movies.
Yeah.
She's probably the one that taught him.
Love her, nigga, love her. I know, like.
But like Jay said, man, you got to appreciate that level of petty.
I was just saying, all her stuff's paid, bro. Cars bought, insurance paid up. Don't ask me for no gas money, nigga.
Yeah, keep your ass at home.
Did all I can. I done did all I can.
Keep your ass at home.
You on your own.
You want cable?
Interrupted me on my way to Jamie Foxx's house. We about to shoot some more Django. What you call me for? Ain't your rent paid?
Mm-hmm.
My little writing thing. Yeah, I'm about to go to another award show.
Like I said, man, it just depends on the parents, man. What was that? That NBA
You winning solitaire tonight, bitch.
What was his name? The dude who played with LeBron and them in Miami, the big guy, Chris Bosh or whatever.
Yeah, Bosh.
Yeah, remember he had to put his mom out the house.
Yeah,
she ended up because he cut her off. She ended up, turning into a trap house.
You got to do what you know.
That's facts too.
He was like that. He was like, the house is in my name. He was just like, I gave her a house. I just, she could live in it, and she ended up, start trapping.
Was it a badass? It was like in a nice neighborhood?
I think so. I think it was a nice ass crib. It was like, he just.
She ain't the only trap house there.
Right.
You got fucking doctors in the neighborhood. Them trap
That's
house.
what I'm saying.
No, I'm playing.
Pill dispensary.
What's it, Dr. Feel Good?
You think of something in the hood, but I think this was a nice crib. Mind you, it's his mom's. He gave it to his mom's. It wasn't in the, wasn't in the hood or anything. It was the fact that there was no cash coming in. He wasn't cutting the check no more. He's like, I put a roof over your head. You do the rest. And like Tank said, you do what you know. And I'm not even thinking of doing a 9 to 5. And he was just like, you got to go because that shit's in my name. You can't be running dope out this damn house. But like I said, it goes back to the family dynamic, man. Words matter, you know. There's one thing that, you know.
Did.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's one thing there's one thing to discipline a child, man. And there's another thing to try to break that child's spirit. You know.
That is very true.
And that's what I'm saying. It wasn't really petty, but I mean, yeah, he held on to it because that affected him.
Yeah. And the dude had to be successful, you know, at writing, you know, throughout his childhood. Like you couldn't encourage this kid. I get what you're saying.
And I think that's you know, the meat of it is that, you know, he was like, this is what I knew I wanted to do. And the person, you know, that's supposed to hold me down was stomping on me. You know, before I even left the house, before I even got into any writer's room or even submitted anything, she's telling me, you know, it's shit. You know, and fast forward, look where we're at now. And I gotta hurt her because, you know, it's like, damn, all I had to say was, you know, keep going. Keep doing that, you know, keep writing that shit, you know. But yet he giving her just enough so that people won't be like, man, you are a complete asshole for doing that. But he's making sure she's straight. No extra.
That did that? Was it Tracy Morgan did that shit too, right? He cut his mom's off.
Yeah.
Because wasn't she down in Yo?
Youngstown.
She was down in the Yo.
She was in Youngstown.
Yep.
But again, you don't know the dynamics. Like you said, you listen to a special. He was like, dude, I'm tired of everybody calling me when somebody in my family dies. He's like, I'm not burying nobody else, man. Quit calling me.
Bernie Mac talked about that.
Yeah, he made it a joke, but I get it.
He was for real.
You know
when he
what I
went on Oprah, and Oprah was like, I know exactly what you mean. It was kind of like that awkward pause, like, damn, you finally reached that point there of what they call success, where people you barely know because they know they're related to you, and they hey man, hey cuz, I just was wondering, say hey buddy, say hey cuz,
right.
And it's not that you don't care, but it's like, if I give you this, is this going to really resolve? Or are you going to keep saying, whenever I'm in trouble, I'm Bernie Mac, my cousin.
All I got to do is call
cousin Bernie.
This is Oprah. I mean, she was building like schools in Africa with that money. She could have helped out her family. You know what I mean?
She brought up a point where she brought up a point where
anyway.
Wow.
I'm just saying, what happened to the, you know, pull yourselves up by your bootstraps and little African kids? She gonna do that to her family?
Stop,
man. Gonna do that to people she don't know?
What she was saying was that it got to the point where they got the emergency line, like the direct line, because you know ain't nobody calling her direct except for a small group of people. And somebody got through and was like, hey, your niece or whatever cousin was calling, it's an emergency. And the emergency was she needed a newer car.
All she had to do was ask for tickets to Oprah's show. You're getting a Toyota. You're getting a Toyota. You're getting it.
You know what I mean? And that's, you know, that shit happens, you know? But I
it does. You're right. You're absolutely right.
About you saying that, you know, she's helping, you know, helps. What's the saying? Help starts at home. You know, make sure your tribe is straight first before you go off and, you know, go over to another continent and, you know, start building schools and, you know, footing the bill for everybody. Yeah. But I got that kind of money. I might want to, you know, my family, you know, you gave them money and the first thing they did, instead of helping themselves, instead of going to see Jacob, the doctor, they went to go see Jacob, the jeweler, you know. What you do with that money I gave you? Nigga, I threw some D's on that bitch. Man, come on.
I got me some spinner rims. That's some gold teeth.
I got some spinner rims and some gold teeth.
I'm trying to be a rapper. Thanks for supporting my dream, cuz.
Fact.
Yeah. We're raising our children to fucking value the wrong shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what happened to those schools that she built over there?
I don't know. I just heard something was fucked up about him. I just wanted to make a joke about it. I really don't know, or like I wasn't even gonna think twice about it after I said it. Sorry.
Now we're gonna do a deep dive on that shit. Another show.
Yeah, let's hey man, fuck it. We got the interwebs right here.
What happened to Oprah School?
How you spell Oprah? What happened to Oprah Schools? She had some controversy or something, didn't she? Something we can just rag on her about, the richest woman in the world.
Some charges similar to the ones that she talked about happened in her childhood.
Yeah, the media don't cover that. You know, the media's not going to cover any of that.
Oh, that's what it was. Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
She had some abuse at her school.
ABUSE. Abuse.
Oh, I guess ain't nobody abusing no kids there. Sexual and physical abuse of girls.
14.
How do you get 14 charges and you innocent of all of them?
6 of them.
Wow.
6 girls.
It's hard. Wow. It's hard to see 6 people come together and make up a fucking story.
You know who happens to be a friend of hers?
I guess I've never seen a writing room.
Harvey Weinstein happens to be a good friend of hers.
I mean, they ran in the same circles, man.
Yeah.
You get that kind of money, man. Ain't too many people getting invited to those parties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you're in the 7-8 figure, club.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a small unit. They all know each other. It's a matter of, who's gonna say something.
Yeah. We got the same weirdos in our budget circle.
Mm-hmm.
Sure do. Sure.
Yeah. One weirdo that would go buy an island.
Yeah, see that you're following where I'm. You're following where I'm leading.
I'm kidding.
You picking up what I'm laying down. So yeah,
you can't
fucking weirdo.
You can't come to this party unless you have enough to pay off 8 DAs. Okay, at once.
Much.
And 8 different.
You know what's
states.
funny is like somebody always pulls you over to the side if somebody does fucked up shit and ain't nobody known about it yet. Like. They'll be like, hey, come here. Let me holler at you for a second. You know that motherfucker over there. Like, watch yourself. Don't get on this couch, girl. Don't audition for none of the movies.
Yeah, just like our boy. What was that? Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Remember how he, was on the rise, and then all of a sudden his kink started to come out in the worst way, like. You're inviting, your assistant up to your apartment and you just start masturbating in front of her.
That's some inmate shit.
And she was like, he didn't stop. She was like, he was just going for it. Like,
wow.
Lou. Like, what? Come on, man. You just don't come back from shit like that. But apparently, he's running in these circles where it's like, shit, I got enough money. I'm good. I could do this. And yeah. I mean, God dang, that's,
yeah.
Like he just did, like it was just normal. Like, go ahead and make yourself at home. I'm gonna take care of myself real quick.
Don't touch any of the napkins.
Yeah, that dude was funny as shit. He's funny as shit. But once that came out, I was kind of like,
you can't see him.
Who does that kind of? Yeah, who does that kind of shit? And like you said, Tank, when somebody pull you to the side, I'm like, hey man, don't go up to his apartment. What's wrong? Like, man, it's just something about when he gets home and comfortable in his 4 walls and the ceiling, man, he end up dropping drawers and going for it.
Dude. There's a lot of weird motherfuckers out there, man.
There are.
I get
a lot
that,
of weird motherfuckers. Like,
for somebody to be that comfortable, just even thinking about doing something like that around somebody that's not your significant other, even your significant other, but I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
People are fucked up.
People are fucked up. Besides working in the prison, only time I ever heard of that happening or saw someone that experienced that told me face to face I had a neighbor in Youngstown. Well, he was actually my at the time my fiance's neighbor, and his uncle and aunt that he stayed with. His uncle would get high, and he said he would stand at the top of the stairs in his bathrobe and just go at it.
Go for it.
He didn't care who was around. He said he'd be walking up the stairs to go to the restroom, have to walk past him like.
See,
on with that, uncle.
Nobody ever slipped down the steps?
That's what I'm saying. I asked him that.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Man, that shit is a special kind of slick.
Man, we know is it. See, I ain't even going to chime in on that shit.
It was hardwood stairs too, but it's just crazy.
See.
Like,
oh, you'll die. That's worse than banana pills. That shit ain't nothing but like nano pills. You know, like microscopic miniature banana pills. That's all skeet is.
Oh God.
See what you did, Jay? See what you did? See what you introduced to this man? Hey, man, get off Oprah, man. We got to move on, man. We got to move on. Get off that shit, man. We are talking about skeet on the steps. I don't know how we get to the places we get, but damn it, we got to steer it back, man. Steer it back, man.
All right, let's go back. Let's get back on track.
All right. This motherfucking Verzuz.
Oh my God, man.
Woo!
We already, my view on this shit, but I just don't get the combo.
Bone and 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
This is the point where Verzuz is now. Like, is this a mini series? Or like, are they gonna be done after they run like?
They're keeping it going, man. It's not like it's just hip hop. It's R&B. It's everything. You know what I mean?
God damn, this just don't go together.
Yeah, and I'm waiting on them to do fucking comedy.
That would be dope.
They actually are trying.
That would be fucking dope.
They're trying to pit Cat Williams against Dave Chappelle to kick it off. That's the talk I've been seeing.
Okay. But yeah, this doesn't even match.
Doesn't add up.
This Bone versus it doesn't match. I just don't get it.
Who the Bone match with though?
Nobody. That's the whole point. Nobody.
What's them cats smoking on? Hey.
Oh shit! That's the only album. Crucial Conflict.
Crucial Conflict, and there was one other group because they all used to beef, and it was like not them really having genuine beef. They had respect for each other, but it was like people around them trying to pit them against each other and compare.
The only person that they had beef with was with Twister back in the day because of that whole fast rap and shit. You know how Bone be doing it, how they switch it up. And Twister was like, shit, I'm the king of that, which he is and, was at the time. But they squashed it and they ended up doing a song together.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is when I saw it, I was like, this makes no sense.
And these dudes were harmonious. I mean, it was like a barbershop quartet of just like thug shit. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's real weird.
But they made it work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They made it work.
It really worked.
Who could you possibly put these dudes up against, like Alive or Dead, besides Nate Dogg?
True.
Nobody. There's nobody who can mess with these cats as far as what they did or what they do.
Maybe Wu-Tang.
That singing ass Danny Boy?
Oh, yeah.
No.
No, but still.
Yeah, you had him, but we talking about a group versus another group. You can't pit these cats against this. It's kind of like damn near two different genres.
True indeed.
Of hip hop. It's not even the same. We talking about the, Memphis versus Ohio. Hell, we don't even play in football.
Damn. We got better barbecue shit.
Motherfucker.
I don't care for Memphis barbecue either.
Dude, you gotta scroll. Did you see the SNL skit?
No, I didn't see. I haven't seen
it. On this what you call it, man. It should have been on this on that clip I sent you. It should have been on there. Down, if you scroll down to the bottom, it should have a what you call it for SNL, dude. That shit was hilarious. I think that's like the main reason why I wanted to. Yes.
Fucking ads
all the time, man. They're gonna get you.
You know who doesn't have ads? Odyssey at library on the blockchain. You'll get paid to watch TV.
Rap group. Back in the 90s, we changed the game by bringing melodies to rapping. And now, we ready for the next phase of our career.
By bringing realized bounds to realized dog.
Down in our pet store, Bone Thugs and Harmonies, dog bones and melodies.
When your dog need a bone, when your puppy wanna bone, when he can't play outside, we got the bones for you. We got bones for you. We got big bones, we got big bones, we got itty bitty bones. Some kind of big on you want. We got anybody you need. We got chicken bones, we got vegan bones, we got hot butter bones. Step on a crack, break your mother backbone. We got historic bones. We talking dinosaur bones. Pterodactyl, triceratops bones. T-Rex. And for the haters that think that the business ain't real, he business bound. This business bound. He helped with a business loan.
Okay, guys, the tunnel vision on Bones is killing us. You are hemorrhaging money.
Hilarious.
But that's not all. When you buy a bone, you get a free melodic serenade from us on the way out. The Bone Thugs.
Hi, just this small puppy bone, please.
All right, 10 cents.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And now for your song.
Oh, that's okay.
Thank you for buying a bone. It's a really good bone.
You picked a great bone.
And that's a really good dog.
You picked a great bone. Bone, home and get more bones.
Oh, wow. Very kind. Thank you.
Now tell the people about your experience here today.
Oh, sure. The bone I purchased was alarmingly cheap, but it was perfect for my dog. The song was a little strange.
That's enough. We only use the first part anyway. Remember to edit that out.
Buy your bones and have bones for a month. If you an alley cat, we got a full fish bone. Femur.
Oh, hey, just looking for a small dog harness.
No, we ain't got that.
Okay, I'll just sort of look around then.
No, I ain't no looking around, homie. You know what we got?
Just got the bone. Also got a trombone. Bones up in the name, y'all.
So what you waiting for? Head on over anytime, because we open.
Every day.
You know what?
Foolish. You sure you want to leave? You're going to miss everybody. You're going to miss everybody.
Pretty sure I'll be all right.
Very strange.
I can't get that time back.
Very strange. Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Shit was silly as hell. And terrible at the same time.
Bones, dog. I mean, that's how I felt about what you call it, first of the month. I hated it, and then I fucking loved it because it was so fucking honest and so fucking it rang true. Everything they were saying, it was a celebration.
Yeah,
Didn't want it to be, but it was, man.
Motherfucker. It was catchy.
Everybody ate good. Cats was smoking good, and it was one of those like, God dang it, I can't help but give it up to these cats for putting that together. You know what I mean? They even think about some shit like that, man. It's like, hold me down while I go get my check. Yeah, and they singing it. But
I wonder if that started off as a joke.
I don't know, man, because it hit too hard. It hit too hard. It's one of their anthems.
It's
man.
so catchy.
Yeah.
And having heard their first project, I don't know if either of you ever heard their when they were Bone Enterprise.
Mm-mm.
Oh. It was such a far cry from that. Like it was like you could see the growth from that one project to like a year and a half, 2 years later. I mean, they were almost at that point when they were a Bone Enterprise, and it's just like all they needed was to sign with who they signed with Eazy-E.
Gotcha.
It was all she wrote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but like I said, man, I ain't gonna hate on nobody from from the Mighty O.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I wish them well in their verses and all that good stuff.
No hate to 3 6 Mafia or Memphis either. You know what I'm saying?
I don't hope somebody from there brings them a plate from Cleveland. Let them know how they get down on that barbecue, man. It's better.
Williams.
Save him a plate.
Save me a plate.
Got you.
Indeed.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to bring that up to the fellas. All right, man. Get a Busy Bone off and see what we got, man.
Hey, man. Got that closer, bro.
Okay.
So just go ahead and run with it. I have to put it in post-production because here, let me show you something. Riverside doesn't like to process videos too much anymore. So we got to go back to post-production, man. Like everything fucking crashed. Like I tried to make 6 fucking runs and they all fucking crashed. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be all post-production anyway. So
got you.
Shit, what was that topic?
I was just about to look it up, bro. Shit. Be sending y'all some shit. Oh, okay. Can men and women have single friends of the opposite sex while in a serious relationship? Or should they have a single friend of the opposite sex on both sides? The panel's open, gentlemen.
I don't see anything wrong with it, man. Like, if you can't trust your significant other, then you shouldn't be with them. You know what I mean? Like, there's going to be swinging.
It's going to be.
There's going to be swinging dicks all over the planet. Like, if you just sit there and tell your significant other, like, you can't talk to any other females. What kind of shit is that? I don't know. It's just more controlling.
I get that, but I'm talking about like somebody you checking in on like daily.
What's wrong with that? I mean, you're a grown motherfucker, man. We know people 40-some years. Like, I'm not going to tell you I can't talk to you because the motherfucker I'm dating says no. Like, it might look bad on my relationship. Like, I've known you 40 years. You know what I mean? Like, it's you going to give up a relationship? Motherfucker, like, we just met. And you talking about I'm going to give up somebody for 40 fucking... You want me to act brand new around my friends then, huh? Yeah, fuck no.
Hey, man, it sounds like you coming from a personal space right now, son. I'm just saying, man, you taking this question. Yeah, and you internalizing it a little too much.
I'm sorry.
I got you. I just wanted to, float that out there and see what the panel was thinking on that situation. I mean, once you get into a relationship, man, you got to be considerate, because you may be tight with that person, but your significant other may have some type of feelings. Like, dude, why is she constantly texting and calling over every little fucking thing, using you as her personal soundboard? You see where I'm going with this, man? As far as
I mean, like, I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, go have somebody else listen to that. I'm like, there's gonna be people in your life that fulfill certain needs for certain things. Like, I'm not gonna be the motherfucker you talk to about your feelings. Like, I'm just not gonna be that guy. I can't be that guy.
That's that's pretty much what it is. When you have single friends and they don't have anybody, they have you. But you already you have
you
somebody
dating without the fucking
facts. That part.
Oh, okay. I see what you're getting at.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, is that a
weird.
good look? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course you're going to have friends. You're not going to just start cutting people off like, oh, I'm in a relationship now. It's just me and that person and, against the world. No, hell no. I'm talking about that dude calling like, oh, man, I can't find nobody, and he calling your girl, telling her about all his problems, looking for advice on how can I get a girl like you. You know.
That's a problem.
I don't know, man. That's fucking weird, man.
It's a problem that she hasn't shut that down, or he hasn't shut that down before embarking on the relationship waters.
Mm-hmm.
And
you got girls who are fine with having a guy that they could bounce stuff off of, like, oh, I went to the club, there was nobody out there, and da 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 da. You know, it's hard out there for single girls, and it's kind of like she's somewhat, or either or, that person is somewhat shooting their shot. You know what I mean? Because now you're in a relationship, but yet they still feel entitled to those kind of conversations. Because sometimes, you know, you end up, most dudes get put in the friend zone, don't even realize they're in the friend zone. Yeah. And then when they realize it, like, oh shit, what the fuck am I doing here? They step off, but yet they still got that homegirl that will still call, like, hey, you up? You feel like talking? I got to tell you what happened, you know. That kind of friend.
I don't know, man. Don't wake me up with that shit. Call that motherfucker. I don't know, maybe monogamy just isn't it, like, we putting all this shit like the reason why it's a problem is because your relationships are supposed to be monogamous, right? Mm. And you're only supposed to have these connections with this one motherfucker. Like okay. So all the fucking souls in the universe, we just happen to meet, you know, at the same location, eating ice cream in the same fucking town because we was both born there. Like, come on, man. Like, we're not soulmates. We say that shit, but like, it's cute to say. That's some Christmas card shit. But like, for real, nah.
In the words of Old Painless, that's some goofy shit. Yeah,
that's some goofy shit, man. I mean, you know, you're gonna grow and like go different ways in your life, anyways. Like, you not gonna be the same motherfucker you was 10 years ago when you first met this motherfucker. Like, you can't even wear the same fucking pants. You know what I mean? Like,
what you mean? I can't wear my skids. I can't wear my skids. I can't put my skids on. Okay,
you're gonna throw away like good relationships you have with people that, you know, over some how it looks in a relationship.
No, it's not even. It's them invading on and using you in that kind of space. Is pretty much what I'm getting on both sides, men and women. That person using you as that emotional support.
I mean, shit, motherfuckers is committing suicide. If you can be there for somebody, be there for you. You know, but then again, you can't. You talking about being somebody's like personal Kevin Samuels, huh?
Yeah.
That
shit.
You ought to charge for that
on both sides.
Hey, man.
And how do you keep that? And how do you keep that information from your significant other? If somebody blowing up your phone, damn near, you know, almost midnight, and they running this whole scenario down, like, oh, he tried to fuck me, and I told him no, and he got upset, and da 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 da. Like, how does that go? In a relationship. How does that go?
Oh, that changes a lot of shit. I mean,
that's a whole other scenario.
The motherfucker. I mean, like, everybody's got no boundaries, man. I mean, but then again, like, if your boundaries are right, you probably wouldn't have been in that situation. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
But I don't know, man.
I thought you were asking, can men and women be platonic friends? And I think it depends on the man and it depends on the woman. And I think it depends also if neither of them find the other sexually attractive. Like, I could have a gorgeous, physically gorgeous female friend that I'm just not attracted to that way. And we can hit it off.
Nasty.
Because, to be honest, it's human nature to want to be around attractive people. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, like my male friends, females are drawn to them, right? It's just an aesthetics thing. It's not about ego and all that. It's just human nature, right? But that has nothing to do with your sexual appetite per se, right? But then there's people that you have a history with that want to remain friends. I think those motherfuckers should hit the door if you get into a serious relationship. If you're talking about marriage. Now, if you're never discussing marriage, anything goes. And like Tank said, you should be able to have trust on either side. I've always gone out
You
at
should.
2 o'clock in the morning to have a hamburger and met her at the cafe or whatever the case may be. Then I told you about that before we got together. You didn't say, can I come too? Why should the first instinct naturally be to just stop it? No, you don't want to go out at 2. That's what me and her do. We're not married. We're not getting married. You see what I'm saying?
There goes that slip. Yeah, there goes that slippery slope.
You want to go out and meet Kevin Samuels at 2? Go meet Kevin Samuels at 2. Just don't come here smelling like dick because you already know what the fuck's going down. You getting the fuck out. If that's what you did
ask a
before
real
we
question,
got together,
you're gonna get a real answer. That's what.
I mean, if that's what it was, you know what I'm saying? When you first,
like I said, it's like
line
it's
those
so
things
broad
up in conversation.
Yeah. This whole question is so broad. I wanted to spin it off all the ways that we're going, as far as like, if
it's
you
a brilliant
had a relationship
question
with that person. Yeah, if you had a relationship with that person before, and now y'all just like, you know what, this shit ain't gonna work. We better off just, as friends. Or it's just that person that needs you, who needs your ear, who really values your opinion. Like, look, I've been with so-and-so, and it's, like you said, you have friends. I have friends who are, the aesthetics, outside looking good. But, like, I know you batshit crazy, and I also know your damn track record. I know how you like to get down.
I know.
Yeah, I know how, because you tell me every damn thing. So I know your body count.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, none of that shit is attractive. Matter of fact, when you come to my crib, bring your own cup. Just saying, full disclosure. Right. But like I said, I just wanted to get you guys' viewpoints on if it's sustainable, and do you take in consideration your significant other's opinion on it? Because they may not say anything, but you could feel that heat. Like, that phone blowing up, you sitting there, you giving somebody else your undivided, do you disclose what's going on? Like you said, if you should be able to have full conversation, like, oh, check this shit out. Yeah, she didn't get caught up in a twist.
That's the key. And what Tank said is the key also. If he's not going to be the listening ear, why should he care if she's talking to another listening ear, as long as that's all that is? As long as he can trust that that's all that is, and he don't want to or care to be that, what's the problem? We're not everything to everybody. We can't be.
But we know dudes. We know dudes and we know females, man. If they get an opening,
true.
Is that how you want to spend your life, policing pussies and dicks?
Not at all.
That's not me. I can't do it. I can't
no, because
do it.
I don't even put I put the question out there just to
Yeah.
see what the public is
that's
feeling
not
about
something
that.
I can
Yeah.
like
we know you, man. You Mr. Free Love. You always, anybody you had dealings with, you could give a phone call to and be like, hey, how you doing? I'm in town. Let's go have it.
You like the ladies' man.
Yeah, that's him. He was like, come on, man, I'm outside right now. Come on,
I'm sitting outside the lobby right now.
I'm down in the lobby. I just ordered your Earl Grey. Come on down. Come on. That I get that. You didn't reach that level. But shit. Me is like, if I see you, I'm crossing I'm crossing across the street. I'm getting away from that, man. It's just too toxic.
No, I'm not saying that, man. I'm just saying I don't know what I'm saying. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm eating fucking dates now. But no, there are going to just be people that's like connects with other people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool.
Get that.
Everybody knows the boundaries. And when the boundaries ain't cool with you no more, just cut the shit off.
That's my next. Some people who they don't understand boundaries. Like you say, we friends. Why I got to be your friend from 6 to 10? They don't get that. Like, look, this is my quality time right now. I shouldn't have to explain that to you. I'm in a relationship, but yet here you come blowing me up. If I told you on Monday that Friday night is date night and you blowing me up, you're not respecting the boundaries. You got somebody who constantly keeps crossing that on both sides. but yet we're trying to make it seem like, oh man, I'm cool with you having friends and all, but yet the boundaries aren't being respected.
Right. Yeah, that's I mean, that's shit.
What like I said, what do you do, man? As far as like, nobody wants two headaches. You know, because one is the one that's nagging, and the other one is like, want to know what the hell is going on, why that's happening, or whatever. And then in the middle, you sitting there not having sex with nobody. You know, you too busy explaining. You know what I mean? When you're supposed to be building over here, but yet you're trying to sustain this friendship / pseudo relationship.
Entanglement.
Hey man,
and there it is, entanglement.
Here I go. Hey, look. If I'm at the point in my life where if it don't make me happy, fucking leave it. Just leave it. Just fucking be done with it. Fucking be done with it. Don't give it an explanation. Just disappear. Just fuck it. I'm gone. Like
Tank is with the heat with Al Pacino and Bobby D. What was the phrase? It was like be able to walk away within what? How many was it? 30 minutes, 30, whatever. You be able to pack up and just get the fuck gone within X amount of minutes. Just walk away from that life. Yeah, when the heat comes.
That's you've been to my house. Now. How much of this shit look free?
See?
I will walk away from all this shit in a heartbeat. Motherfuckers don't understand me.
It's like, I think that's his family. Like you gotta look at him really, really good. Of like, hold on, man, that came with the frame. He ain't fooling nobody. You know,
anybody that knows me knows that I don't have to come back here anytime I leave. I'll be gone for fucking weeks.
Well, this is for Jay. Then this ain't for Tank. This is for Jay. Then since Tank has already got an exit strategy, I just wanted to bounce back the concept. Is it possible? I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but I just wanted you guys' concept or viewpoint on it. As far as, is it sustainable?
As long as you're able to have that open dialogue with your significant other. And they feel comfortable having that with you. If anybody's holding back for fear of hurting the other person's feelings or some bullshit like that, that's when the complications arise. And that's where misunderstandings happen and shit gets ugly. But once again, that's like Tank said, I don't know if it's our age bracket or if it's just a been through enough shit in life type of thing. But for me, I'm hitting that corner he's at. I'm turning that corner. Gotcha. Love you, but I gotta go. If you're gonna be with me later, I'll send for you. But initially, before I'm serious, before I give up my peace, my freedom, or my psyche, I'm out.
Gotcha.
I'm checked out before I be out, so I'm already mentally prepared for the be out. But mentally, I'll be checked out. But oh no, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay, for real. That's what you're doing. All right, straight, cool. All right. And then one day, what happened?
I got you, man. I got you, brothers, man. I got you.
Phone ring. I'm not acting funny. I'm answering the phone. Hello. Where are you gone? Where are you going? Somewhere. I don't know. I'm just out. When you coming back?
Playing golf with Don Cornelius on the moon.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm working on my passive aggressiveness. Like you said, you have to work on the communication. Everybody has to be on the same page. You know, as far as what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And I get that.
Because I mean, think about it. The games that some people play, men and women, like the shit that they're on. It's like, what's the point? Like if there was a point to it, like if there was somebody keeping some kind of universal score of men versus women and who stuck it to who the best. It's you out here playing with people's whole goddamn lives.
Facts.
For moments of fun, interest and pleasure. And you could just keep it real. You don't get it from
like you said, man. I had homegirls who would do that, would try to sabotage somebody that they don't want to be with. You know, but watch me call, and I bet he pick up. I know he out. Watch me call, and he pick up.
Fuck is wrong with women?
And dudes would like, I see his car in the driveway.
Watch me fuck her.
Watch me go over to the house and ring the doorbell. Watch me go over there.
She ain't gonna leave me. Watch me fuck her homegirl. Watch this.
See what I'm saying?
For what?
Like I said, everybody. Yeah, for what? And like you said, it's or somebody keeping score.
Right.
Or who could, one-upmanship? I never got into that. I never played into that because I don't know. I guess most of us probably was just cut different. You know what I mean? Shit. It just doesn't stick to us that way. It's kind of one of those we could check out mentally at the drop of a dime. I don't know if it's from our surroundings, us just being dudes, but how quick we could just check the fuck out. Yeah. Like, man, I don't need this shit. And again, it's just you get to a certain age.
Yeah.
You can smell it. I'm like, yeah, man, keep that shit out there. I'm good. But I just wanted to pose that question, man, and just to see where you guys were at with it. And again, thank you, Mr. Free Love, Mr. Earl Grey Tea. I'm in the lobby with your favorite Glossier. Please don't stand me up, fair maiden.
Ring me up, darling. Ring me up, darling. Press the button.
It was a long time ago.
But yeah, man.
That's a great question.
For another great episode, fellas.
Thank you, man.
Thanks. Thank you guys for letting me sit in for Old Painless. Get well, brother.
Old Painless. Get well. Ghostface Painless. Get well.
Well.
He's at home, cleaning his Tony Stark's robe and wallabies. He'll be fresh next week, man. He'll be fresh.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Outro.
Go ahead and cut it out of here.
Outro.
Shit, what you sipping on, Ed? What you sipping on, man?
My bottle's in the kitchen, man. Yeah. Man. Next week, man. I'm sipping on.
I got some dates.
Shout out to our subscribers, man. All that good stuff. And Tank's dates with his healthy ass. And coming soon, Tank's Earl Grey tea. Coming to you soon. Organic.
Yes.
Organic dates by Tank.
By Tank.